I had to level it up, okay? Because I mean, hi, honey.
How are you?
I'm so good. All right, everybody. This is Ciara. I told Ciara, I said, listen, luckily we got plenty of time. We're going to meet her best friend, Yolanda, in a second.
Yes.
But I do want to start with, because I said, let's tell everybody the story of you. Okay,
Yes.
so let's start with Ciara. This will prove to you how beauty has been in her blood since birth. How did you get the name Ciara?
Well, my mom was actually literally about to give birth to me in Fort Hood, Texas. We were living on the military base. So
Dad was a military man.
Dad was in the Army, mother was in the Air Force. She was giving birth to me and she was trying to figure out the names and she had a few options and my dad gifted her a fragrance by Revlon called Ciara, spelled C-I-A-R-A. And she said, this is the name. So yeah, that's how it happened.
So now that brings us to right here. I asked Ciara to bring this in. Of course, Ciara is married to an NFL footballer. I mean, this gal runs in big time circles, like goes to the White House for a casual dinner. But this is Ciara at 8 years old. And why did you bring this in?
Well, that's just me, little Cece. So the thing is we talk about dreaming big. You talk about OAM, which means on a mission. I've always been a girl of ambition on a mission, now a woman of ambition on a mission. And my dream was to be on this show when I was a little girl. So I remember late nights, I'd be sitting up in my bed, like probably the rest of the world, and QVC comes on, and you're watching people sell things, and I'm like, that looks cool. I want to buy that. I can't buy it. Obviously, I'm a little girl, but I'm like, I want to do that one day. I see myself on TV doing that, selling my own products. So it's kind of crazy that thinking back to little old me, I said little old Cece in Atlanta, Georgia, dreaming big, and thinking that something like this could happen, and we're here.
Okay, so here's the we, right? Because there's somebody else standing by. Best friend, Yolanda Frederick Thompson. Best friend, I hope you don't mind I'm giving this away. Come on out, Yoli. They call her Yoli. Best friends for how long?
Oh, like
21 years.
Yes.
Okay, so Yoli, best friend Yoli,
Yes.
is almost 60 years old. So older than Ciara.
Yes.
Very much so.
Makeup artist, skincare guru, part of her whole like glam squad.
Yes.
And Ciara, you know, when she's getting started out with her music career that leads to magical partnerships with magical people in big, big places, she was like really green when it came to...
She was 16 years old.
Yeah. She was using body cream on her
Body
face.
lotion, body wash. I wasn't taking like the best care of my skin as I should have. I call Yolanda, AKA Yoli, the box of wisdom. Anything this woman tells me to do, I'm like, I do it. A few things I wish I would have done at different times. We're not going to talk about that today.
Good.
But I did eventually listen to her about taking care of my skin.
Yeah, I watched this girl put things on her skin and I was gasping like, oh my God, we can't do that because we need to keep this beautiful skin beautiful for a long time. So.
And the struggle was, as I hate to tell the story a little bit, but we're going to get right there, is that you were finding... Yoli, she was finding skincare, anti-aging, now she's running in these circles, glam squatting, but all of the bottles and the price tags and the, wait, when does retinol go on? Wait, there's vitamin C, is that first or last?
Yes.
So this is where we now transition.
Yes.
Explain to everybody before we get kind of a quick one-liner on each of these and then Yoli will chime in with some science.
Yes.
You invented on a mission, clinical but simple.
Yes, I wanted to make clinical skincare simple for all. And for girls like me who would walk into a store and I'm like, where do I start? Where do I stop? It's so much product. Help me spell this out. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm kind of intimidated by taking care of myself and loving on my skin. So OAM is for that girl. It is simple. And when I say simple, you'll notice that on the back of each bottle, there's a numbering system, which was really important to me. I'm like, let's make it the 1-2-step process.
Right.
Pun intended. But let's make it the 1-2-step process for girls. I mean, for everyone. This is what my goal was.
So here we go. We're
Yes.
going to dive in because this is a cleanse, exfoliate, serum, moisturizer step.
Super
Let's
simple.
begin with this because this is the result from the entire four-piece system. Yoli and Ciara, what am I seeing?
Oh, you
You're
are seeing
brightening, clarity, smoothness.
You're seeing the power of the performance of the product. Did you see the before and after? And you look at the 8 weeks difference.
Yeah.
Look at the pores, how they're smooth. Look at how the unevenness is gone away, like it's going away. You see that improvement, and it's very dramatic. And that's what the OAM does for you. That's what the vitamin C allows the skin to do, right?
Yeah,
that
especially
radiance,
in the T-zone.
Yes, we call this the Radiance Collection. And so that glow up is really important. You talked about it earlier when you were speaking about my journey as an entertainer. The glow up is important for us girls. When the glow up goes
we
up,
love
we
the
show
glow
up.
up. Yes,
Okay?
we're
So
obsessed.
that was, the mission. And you look at this, look at underneath the
Oh my
eyes on the
gosh.
right side.
Look at the
before
difference.
and the after. It's more hydrated underneath the eyes,
Oh, yeah.
right? You can see that hydration
The
is
moisture,
important. That's
yeah.
what hyaluronic acid does for the skin, right?
Right.
And something that's really exciting, we're going to talk about it more when we get into the serum especially, is the tripeptide complex, right? This is giving you
So
a
that's
very,
in everything that
that
you make.
runs throughout
So
the
let's
line.
let's say that real slow because that we got to
It's
just
important.
It's the core ingredient in everything she does.
Yes.
Right.
And by the way, there's an advisory board that works with Ciara on these
Yes.
products. Women from Harvard, Brown, MIT, chemical engineers, dermatologists.
Yes.
These products all have one thing in common. Tri-C peptide, a special complex.
Yes.
And by the way, come on back because we'll get to this next item in a second. But it's a special complex. How is it different?
It consists of 3 stable forms of vitamin C
3.
mixed with peptides.
Yes, and what it
Yeah.
allows, what the tripeptide complex allows for the performance of the product to do is it releases in micro amounts throughout the day.
Right.
So your skin's not getting that, vitamin C can come in really strong.
Right, you're not getting overloaded with the
Yeah,
product.
so you're feeling that, and it's releasing nicely and evenly. So when you're wearing makeup, you have the right support you need throughout the whole day. See how that foams up?
Okay,
so what
can
you're
we talk
doing,
about
we're
this?
Going to talk
So
about this.
now we're going to dive
Yes.
in,
Amazing.
okay?
Yes.
So we got 4 pieces,
Yes.
4 steps, nice
Yes.
and simple.
Look at how it lathers in your hand.
Pure luxury is what you call this.
I call this is foam luxury.
This is your cleanser.
Yes,
Yes.
and this is the hydrating cleanser. So
Right.
what was really important to me with this whole line was the experience. I feel like when us girls love on our skin, it should be an experience. You should
Right.
feel like you're going into a place like you're envisioning yourself somewhere on an island and the sun is shining on you and the ocean
Absolutely.
is pretty blue. That's what this foam makes you feel when you rub it into your face. You see how
Feels
it
so silky.
so
It
is.
smooth,
Yeah.
so foamy.
And there's
This item
vitamin
is so-
C in it.
Yes,
Vitamin
there's
C.
vitamin C in it. There's
Hyaluronic
also
acid again,
hyaluronic acid,
which is a
in it.
plumper.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and then the
Exactly.
thing is that the foaming. So when you, it's just everything. The texture was important to me because what I experienced with face washes before I got to this to OAM, sometimes it'd be really thin, really loose, like just kind of like not gripping enough.
Yep.
Or and what's awesome is when you wear makeup, and
It
this is gonna be a fun
melts
experience
the
for you.
makeup
Does it melt
off.
Yes.
It melts it away.
Yes, so when you go home tonight, I want for you, and you call me after
Oh,
you
I
do this.
will. I
Okay?
will.
Call me up, because you know us mamas, she's mom
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
so all of us. But you put this, you wash your face. A lot of times face washes, you have to wash it multiple times to
Yeah,
get it off.
to get it all off.
You
Yeah.
need a good one wash, lather it in nicely, enjoy it, take it all in.
By the
and
way-
watch how the makeup comes off your face so
And it
easily.
does not strip the skin. That's
No,
the
and it
most
never
important
feels
thing.
dry. Okay,
Right.
remember,
Yes.
right? Not many of these to go around.
Yes.
We are now launching this as the first foray into OAM on a mission skincare.
Right.
You're getting the cleanser.
Yes.
You're getting the peel pads. We're going to tackle those next. The hero is the serum. It's the first thing she ever launched. It took her 32 different formulations to
Yes.
come up with this. We have over 200 of these ordered. And then the moisturizer.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about, since this whole collection is $161, but clearly you're not paying for something in the 4 pieces.
Right.
Yes.
Peel pads. So why peel pads?
The
And
brightening
vitamin
pads.
C.
They're
Yes.
amazing.
They are game changing. So the brightening pads is the key. You want that brightness, and you also get the exfoliation. And when you touch the pads, you will notice again texture. Sometimes pads can be a bit rough.
Agreed. And
Yeah.
sometimes
So
they
that
have those
is
bumps.
overwhelming to the
texture,
skin.
yeah.
Like I would get irritated before and I
Right.
would try other. You try this. This pad is very, see how smooth, and look how the
Right.
vitamin C is pouring out.
Lovely.
It's nice and juicy.
Juicy.
You're
And
getting
you know
a
what?
great dose of
Here's a
vitamin
fun
C.
fact. You can literally use this on other parts of your body for clearing and
Bikini
smoothing the skin.
line.
Oh, really?
I use it on my bikini line.
Under the arm.
Girls,
I've
now
had
see, can we get that
amazing
little pro
girls'
tip?
secrets.
Ding, ding. Pro tip.
These
Yes.
are girls' secrets, but I
Yeah.
mean, listen, us girls don't play about
It's
what.
so brightening.
Yes.
It really deep cleans the pores. It has the brightening citrus in it, which is a natural brightener.
But it's funny, they're so gentle
Yes.
that whereas some peel pads are only used these once a week,
Yeah.
yours you
Oh,
can
you
do
can use it every
single
day.
I use it every day.
Every day,
Yeah.
and
And
you
it's
see
exfoliating even though it just feels like
exfoliating.
water.
If
Like
you
no
have-
burning.
Let me
No
tell you, if you
burning.
have acne, this can be very helpful for you. It literally has been game game-changing. And I've been so blown away when people share their experiences and you see the before and afters of how these brightening pads have helped them. It makes me so proud.
Okay, we now have how many remaining? Oh, we are getting busy on the phone lines.
Let's
there
go.
are
This is a
1,500 of
really-
these to go around.
Come on, let's go.
Okay,
Really amazing product. It has green tea in it.
I
which is
know.
soothing.
Tea extract,
It's
yes.
a great antioxidant. It's
So plant-based
conditioning.
botanicals. Now, as we look at these pictures, because these are from the whole 4 pieces.
Yes.
It is smoothing, tightening, brightening,
Yes.
pore reducing. It's hydrating, exfoliating. It's literally doing it all.
It's doing all the things.
So let's talk about the serum,
Yes.
okay? Because as we come back
And
and
this
talk
is
about the serum.
Yes,
The fun
this
part.
is the.
So how did this begin? Because this was
So,
the first thing
yes,
you launched. Do you
so
have one
32
here?
prototypes to get to this one that's in the bottle.
Right.
I call this liquid gold for the face. Us
Yes.
moms know that breastfeed, we say breast milk is liquid gold.
That's true.
This is the liquid gold for
For
the
the
face.
face.
And we talk about that tri-C-propeptide complex, again, it's throughout, but you have a 20% dose of vitamin C in this bottle. So the 20% is very special.
20?
Yes.
You get a nice potent amount, a nice good amount, but it's very efficacious. Again, it releases in micro amounts. Look at how it
And
goes into
here's
your
how
skin.
it's
Look at that glow
here's
up.
how it's released, because we have vitamin E in this product. So it's a carrier for the vitamin C, and it allows it to be time released into the skin throughout the day. So you're feeling hydrated all day.
So
it makes your skin feel like literally silk.
It's so funny. We have
Yes.
1,300 remaining. By the way,
So good. Look at
the
that.
serum. So the serum on its own is a $62 bill. It also has some. Yeah, go.
So when you talk about that 62, I'm going to say, let me tell you guys, what I call this whole collection is affordable luxury. But I like to point to that price point because I fought very hard for this. I knew that we were giving the people something very special, and that's something that should be priced pretty high. But to me, I think every person deserves to have a luxurious experience when it comes to their skin.
Well, and that's the
I-
thing. Dr. Brands, I mean, Yoli, you've been in glam squatting, skincare,
For
makeup
a
artist
long
for
time.
like your whole life.
Yes,
And
basically.
listen, if you've got $300 to throw around on a single serum,
Right.
you don't really need us. Like you can go to any store and hook it up. So I do think that's amazing because luxury can be attainable to all.
Yes.
So
Yes.
tell me about the serum, because the serum has, and by the way, you're using it twice a day, clean, dry
Yes.
skin before you moisturize. Moisturizer
Yes.
is coming up next.
Yep.
The serum has something called bearberry
Bearberry leaf in
Yes.
it, which is brightening. It has vitamin A, which is also brightening, and bearberry leaf, which gives you that double impact. It's really amazing at brightening the skin and giving you that glow from within skin that we all are obsessed with.
Yes.
Okay, over 500 ordered. Now, as we talk about that serum, because remember, this is just 4 steps.
Yeah.
Each step is numbered, so it's like paint by numbers, go here next. Super simple,
Easy.
crazy clinical, but not hard to understand or use.
Right.
Yes.
What is this showing us, you
Okay,
guys?
so we're looking at the Fitzpatrick scale. We tested 96 women of all skin types, and you got to see how when they used the product line, and it shows you the course of time, what happened over time, and there was basically 100% success rate from all the ladies, right?
Right.
And
For the overall skin appearance, for enhancing the overall appearance of the skin.
Everybody got instant
100%.
hydration.
Yes.
Like every
Yes.
last person.
And you know
Yes.
what I learned that was really cool about my mission that I was on for my own personal mission, is there were a lot of people that were like me that were using body wash, using body
On their
lotion.
face, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause they
you
didn't know.
They weren't,
Yeah.
they were doing the same thing, and literally you get to see, just like I experienced when I did this, and mind you, I was in the thick of the pandemic, 10 months pregnant basically, but in that journey creating this line. So I was
Yeah.
like the perfect prototype, the perfect muse for this, because you're the most sensitive place of your skin type in that moment.
Right.
And it was pretty phenomenal to see how efficacious it was for me.
So
at that time.
a day is putting the serum on. And guys,
Oh,
you're
Look at her
getting an
skin.
entire
Oh my God.
Look at that
system
glow.
for the price of what
Isn't
most
it
brands will
instantly
charge for one
radiant?
bottle. Yes. Now,
So
is there a because we're using this AM and PM, so it's the first thing you do after you cleanse.
Yes.
Right.
Is there a tip for where and how to apply it? Do you press? Do you rub?
Okay, so everyone has their own
own
way.
thing,
so
right?
Jolie puts hers
You
in
two
her
are so
hand
cute.
when she does it. We do complete each other's sentences. 21 years. But yes, so I personally like to be a little fancy. I take
Yeah.
mine
She
and I
does
hold up my
toss
little
it on her
dropper.
face.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait,
You know,
you
I have
gotta
my
see this.
measurement,
Hold on,
so I'm
hold
not
on.
going to get crazy
Okay,
right
go,
now,
go.
but I'm going to show you I hold it up and I drop it
it on
here,
her
and I drop it there, and I drop it there, and I let it kind of drip down.
Well, can I show that
I
really
put
quick?
it in my
Yes, of
hand.
course.
So look at the consistency, because this is what I love too. It's called a serum.
Yes.
Girls, you don't know this about me, but we're gonna have a long friendship. I hate texture issues. Like I don't like goopy, greasy,
either. Yes.
thick.
No.
Look at the. She calls this a serum. Hold
Yes.
on, holding on, holding on. It is water.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like water.
Just like water.
And that is your hyper dosage
Yes. And look
of
how it goes into
3
the skin.
types of vitamin C.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so now let's move into.
And it
'cause-
instantly hugs the skin.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, and goes right in.
Soaks right into
Absorbs
the skin.
and also
Right.
radiates.
okay, so
Radiates. Makes
there's
your
a
skin feel like silk.
moisturizer on every corner,
Yes.
gals.
Yes.
So now Ciara
this
is
stuff.
developing On a Mission skincare. You want it to be easy, step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what you do, and you're out the door. And
Yes.
super luxe.
Yes.
But everybody makes a moisturizer. So how is yours different?
Okay, so my personal experience with moisturizer, when I would try skincare products, sometimes they would be too thick. Sometimes they would be too thin.
Sticky.
Sometimes you put them on and you feel greasy. And I'm like, I don't want any of those feelings. And I
Right.
really stressed that when I was going through the prototypes and the process. So you see how it feels when it goes
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
It's a very luxurious feel. It's kind of light and airy, but you can feel the moisturization happening as you're rubbing it in.
It's
right?
so-
And
look
it
at that
has
glow up.
ceramides in it, which locks in the moisture. So you're feeling hydrated all throughout your day.
Yes.
Now,
Because
see,
it
you
locks
just
it
said
in.
it. Look at that glow up.
Yes.
Every step of her skincare delivers and imparts
Yes.
ridiculous glow, like leveled up,
thank you.
brightening glow. Can I pause for a second? Because we're very busy on the phone lines. This whole collection ships for free. We
Yes.
have only 1,200 to go around. You're getting the full-size cleanser, the full-size 60 count of daily peel pads.
Yes.
You're get all of this has vitamin C. Every step of the 4 pieces. You're getting the serum, which is her true hero.
Yes.
But feels like water. And you're getting the moisturizer, which we're about to talk about next. The value on your screen is $161. All of this ships for free. Sidebar before we talk about the moisturizer. Tell me, I don't want this cute, adorable picture to get first, so
know.
let's move it out of the way. So, in skincare,
Yes.
you hear a lot of buzzy terms. Collagen,
Right.
retinol. It's hard for women watching to know, okay, well, which do I need? Because most of us don't want 12 steps just in
Right.
anti-aging serums.
Right.
For you, the brightening is big.
Yes.
Why is brightening and vitamin C like so mission critical beyond everything else that you're like, no, my line is going to be the vitamin C
Yes.
line?
Well, I got to educate myself in the process. Again, going from regular body wash and lotion, I got to learn the importance of vitamin C.
Right.
Our bodies cannot
Not
produce
produce it.
vitamin C. We need the vitamin C.
Mm-hmm.
The vitamin C is game changing. When you talk about that exfoliation opportunity, you talk about the transformative opportunity for the skin, that
Mm-hmm.
glow up. I'm always looking for that, especially being a performer, being a mom. I mean, the girl on the go, that is who I am. And I need to make sure I'm feeling my best self.
Right.
And you know what's also important to me? Was loving myself at the natural state.
Right.
What does that
Because I
mean?
used to always think I needed to have makeup to feel like I'm my most beautiful self.
But really,
And
your skin is the truest form of your foundation.
Yes. So
Right.
for me, I said I need to be able to really build my confidence where I'm just being me. When I rolled over to Russ in the morning, I'm like, I want to feel like I feel good.
Yeah.
And he loves me. He makes me feel good, which is amazing. But I need that for my own self.
For
I
sure.
want to feel that self-confidence that I know is necessary for me to really thrive throughout my household,
Right.
to thrive as I'm going out to work, to thrive as I'm on the stage. All those things matter to me. And so I really worked on loving myself with natural beauty phase. And when you take care of your skin,
Yes.
when you are
You have
consistent,
that It's
I
option.
listen to
Yes.
this lady, to Yoli.
By the
it's
way,
game changing.
Look at these faces, because
Yes.
these faces are the 4 pieces in the system. Now, as we look at these faces where pores have been reduced, look at the texture of her cheek.
Yes.
It has been wildly smooth
Yes.
from
Amazing.
the
And brighter.
exfoliation properties of the
Yes.
line.
Yes.
But tell me, as we're going to start to get into the 4th step, which is the moisturizer. So your moisturizer, it was really important for you to put more than just vitamin C. There's niacinamide.
Cinnamide in it, which is, the really important thing about our moisturizer is that it can double as an eye cream.
Really?
You
Yes.
can use it under
You
your
holding
eye.
out on me? Nobody told me
Yes.
that.
It's approved for use under the eyes.
So we talk about the fine lines,
Right.
we talk about the wrinkles,
right, and
you
the
get
dark
to
circles. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, ladies, as we look at these pictures, because again, Now we just basically delivered you 5 pieces in a 4-piece collection for the price of what most brands charge for one, because now you're using the moisturizer as an eye cream.
Yes.
Which, if I could then take it one step further, the moisturizer you can also use as a night cream.
Yes.
So technically, you're getting 6 steps,
Yes,
but
you are.
only 4 bottles.
Yes.
Yes.
Cleanser, peel pad, serum, and the moisturizer.
Yes.
1,200 remain. Reminder on the back of every bottle, because it's supposed to be clinical but simple. There are numbers. If you get it home and you're like, what?
The
Number 4.
moisturizer is also a great prep before you put on your makeup.
So like primer.
Yes.
Primer.
Well, it's great for the primer.
Yes, it makes that makeup smooth
Makes it pop.
as silk. Yeah,
Yes,
it goes on
it makes the
smooth.
makeup pop.
All right, I think we have like maybe less than 1,200 now to go around.
Let's
okay,
go.
so I'm going to remind everybody if they're just tuning in, we only have about 5 minutes left and not very many of these to go around in what is a premiere launch. It's OAM, which is On a Mission Skincare. Ciara, of Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter fame, her BFF Yoli, who
And
is
makeup artist.
and makeup artist, and Glam Squad OG. Yoli, if you go in tight at some point on her face, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but
Take my glasses off so you
she
can
is
see
almost
the
60.
skin.
Look,
Yes.
she is almost 60.
Come on.
She's 59.
Do you know
Let's
what?
go.
Do you see that fan over there? That fan is giving you a
that
music
blow,
video
yes.
moment. Blow that hair.
But she gotta celebrate.
No,
honestly.
I'm obsessed with skincare, and this system is so easy to use. I love using it because when I'm doing my skincare at night, I know when I wake up in the morning, my skin is just going to be popping off the page.
Amazing.
I love
So
it.
good.
Okay, so here's what you're getting. The cleanser, which all of these pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, no parabens, no formaldehyde, no alcohol, no fragrance, no synthetic dyes, no.
And it's cruelty-free.
And it's cruelty-free.
Yes.
This is the cleanser that's full size. It's a vitamin C cleanser. Have you ever heard of that? It brightens even with step 1 in the washing. The washing that, by the way, is a luxury foam, light as air, infused with plumping hyaluronic.
Yes.
And then, of course, can beat down and break through any hardcore makeup, including music video level, which I doubt many of you have that problem. It's not like we're all making music videos on a Sunday. Here's your peel pads. We have only 900 of these systems to go around. The peel pads are a vitamin C brightening pad, but so gentle, you use them every day. Peptides, green tea, vitamin E. Nothing stings, nothing leaves you red, but totally resurfaces your skin. Then the serum. The serum is her hero. It took 32 formulations.
Yes.
It's the first thing she launched. The serum literally is the consistency of, thanks girl, of hold your horses, water. It's water.
It's like liquid gold,
That's
guys.
right.
Yes.
And then the moisturizer, a vitamin C, niacinamide, vitamin E, radiance moisturizer. 4 pieces, shipping for free only till the end of the day. For anyone that tuned in kind of late and they need to get caught up.
Yes.
You could have done a lot of things, and you do. You're a philanthropist. Like, as we said earlier, your husband is big-time player for football, so you got enough on your plate. You could have launched a clothing line. You could have done a lot of things. But something about developing skincare was really passionate for you, and
Yes.
it takes us back to like your youth.
Yeah, it does. I actually do have the fashion house of LRC, my clothing line.
Oh,
But,
great. Okay,
Yes, but this is important to me because I thought about girls like myself. You know, I really wanted to figure out the process to how I elevated my skin, how I leveled up my skin, how I loved on myself. I think loving on ourselves is so important. Especially being a mom of 3. It is like, oh Lordy, life comes at you fast. Plus work, everything.
And when you look good,
and
you
that,
feel good.
You do, and that self-care is the best care.
Yes, it
so
is.
I really wanted to build a line with authenticity. I wanted to be in the clinical space because that's really where our skin does see change. The dermatological aspect was important to me. So I was really, inspired by what I really desired for myself, that I've learned a lot of people are just like me.
A lot. And when she says just like me, I presume what you mean is that bottles and potions and serums and steps and
It's overwhelming.
It's expensive. It's overwhelming.
Yes.
I mean, I've been doing beauty for 15 years at QVC, and it's like I even know when there are too many steps in a routine,
Then you just
my
a lot.
interest wanes,
Yeah.
and I
Yes.
never know like. Okay, so does that serum go on before, after
Right.
Yes.
the this with the that and the now?
Yes,
Yeah.
and again, for all skin types.
All
that was
skin
important
types.
to
All
me as
skin
well.
types and
Even
all skin
sensitive.
tones.
That was sensitive.
Yeah.
I was that girl. I was
Yeah.
pregnant when I was making this line, so I was in the most sensitive phase. And one other really fun, unique fact about our product, when you talk about what's in these products, the purity of these products, the water that's used in our products is so pure that you can perform surgery with it.
That part.
That is how pure it is.
She's so cute.
No,
What she
it is
said.
that
I'm the
part.
hype- I'm her
It's
hype
the
girl.
truth. That is really important
That's
to note when we
amazing.
talk about the purity, and
Yeah.
it's very true. So all of that mattered to us. I mean, the details matter to me. And again, I want for women to have efficacious, affordable luxury in their hands. They deserve it. You don't need to spend a whole tank to get it.
No.
And this lasts really long, which is important too.
Yeah,
I
it
use it
does.
every day. I swear by it, and it's been game changing. And I walk out with confidence every day. On a mission, woman
I
of
mean-
ambition, on a mission, and feeling good.
Less than 900
Yes.
to go around.
Yes.
I mean, skin like this.
Let's go.
I'll take that. All right, thanks, girl.
Oh my gosh,
Welcome to the
thank
Q.
you.
It's going to be a
was
very
so
long and
fun.
lovely friendship.
Thank you.
Yoli.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
so listen, couple things. First of all, we have another very special guest.